Yeah. I'm starting to chat. You wondering what I'm doing? Take 2 seconds. Right. Um, my other browser just doesn't seem to start now, so I have to start my main browser. Anyway, right. Um, let's see where we were. Ah, yes.
I have detected something.
Oh, that's
An opportune
great.
chance to rest.
Oh no, a fucking boss battle. Would you look at that? Who would have thought a boss battle when it's a boss ramp? Now then.
This is a precarious situation. I have leveled up.
That was impressive.
Oh, there we go. Oh shit. Oh no. Oops. Right.
You shan't escape. You shan't escape. On guard. Blade, you are amazing.
Consume them! Crush you!
Oh my god, are they just gonna keep coming?
Here's three. I have leveled up. Here's three.
Oh, I got a new skill, I think. See what that was. What? Okay. Let me just save. And skills. What was that? Acid. Orbital souls. Impact S. Oh, that's nice. I think I'm gonna replace that with that. That's actually better. I will have that. What is acid? Helix cannon. I wonder what's actually best here. I could. It's probably good as it is now. What does she have now? Dreadbreaker. Deliver a powerful slam that with force of a speeding dreadnought. There's probably a stampede. And let's replace stampede. Contort the snake-like blades to serve as a whip, mutilating foes with repeated slashes. Marionette strings impale the enemy, pulling them back for another slash. Oh, I'll probably do that. Heel spin. I sort of liked heel spin, but
It's my turn.
Understood.
heel spin is actually more direct, I think. I could probably use walls. The walls I use spinning the whip and heels, spinning heels.
You shan't escape.
Let's see here.
Limb from limb.
Just. I think this is the way we should be going. Oh, here we have them. Okay. And was there one more? Is there one there? Oh, I see. And that does what exactly? Blocks us in. I wonder why they've done that. I see, probably to protect the entrance.
Whoa!
A young man's voice is, "Whoa!" Oh, it's
These
him.
must be the monstrums I keep hearing about.
Oh, it's him.
Perhaps. Are you a prisoner?
Whew, I'm saved. The knights were keeping me locked up, but I'm not exactly a prisoner.
Were you one of the people who were recently arrested by the Knights?
Yeah, something like that. I somehow managed to escape. But there are people back there who are still being held by the knights.
Which must mean Carla and the others might be there.
I'm not sure if the monstrums are the ones I should be asking. But you're the only ones who can do it. Could you save those people?
Of course. Are you going to be okay?
Yeah.
Of course.
Really? You monstrums aren't as bad as they say you are. I've got to run. Someone's waiting for me on the outside.
Oh, who might that be?
Okay, be careful.
Whew, that was a close one. So that's the Crimson King, huh?
Oh, yes.
I'm going to hell for this, aren't I?
Carla! Where are you?
Don't scurry too far ahead, pussycat.
Sorry. Stay in there, Felix. I'm coming. You shan't escape.
My turn.
It is dangerous.
Oh shit. I mistimed that. Oh shit, it's actually her turn. Huh. Oh my.
Understood.
Oh shit.
My
That
turn.
was...
Slaughter them. Stay away from me.
You can't escape. Right in the hole.
Huh?
You can't escape.
Oh. Oh no. Look! There they are! Says Raging Bull. Felix, Raging Bull? And the Monstrums too? Wait, don't tell me you guys came to save us, says Griswill. Are you okay? They didn't do anything weird to you, did they? Doll says, we will now be opening up the cages. Just a moment, if you would. Thanks for saving us, says Felix. Who knows what they would have done if we'd stayed in there? Griswold says, especially with all the other creatures roaming around. I've never seen anything like them. I was starting to think we'd end up Monster Show before long. Raging Bull says, not anymore you won't, but we will need to get you guys out of here quick. We'll lead you to the exit. You can head straight up to the city from there. Phew, thanks a millions. I'll bet my little sis is worried sick about me. By the way, huh? Something wrong? No, not at all. It's just, I wanted to thank you for saving me at the Colosseum before. I doubt I would have been able to keep Ellie safe if you hadn't shown up. Raging Bull says, "Ah, you don't have to. I mean, you're welcome, I guess. But seriously, don't worry about it, okay? It wasn't your fault to begin with." Felix, I'll try. Thanks. I'm not sure what's going on with any of this, but you be careful too, all of you. Aww. The group then escorts Felix and the other citizens to the research wing's entrance. After seeing them off safely, you return to continue investigating the area. This is weird.
It's my turn.
Taking point.
On guard. Down. Way, you are amazing. Yeah. You can't escape.
That's a shit ton of damage. Ah. So that continues that way. Let's continue this way then.
Something's here.
There's nothing there. Have we been this way? No. We have not. Oh.
Down we go. Treasure chest located.
Bloodfang acquired.
Down we go. You shan't escape. You shan't escape. There. You shan't escape. You shan't escape. You shan't escape. You shan't escape from limb.
My turn.
Here I go. Down. Daddy.
Will you look at that? Right. Let's actually go back. I have a feeling that we should be doing this in the right order. Uh-huh. Dorms lock tight. I can't say I'm curious, but we should investigate somewhere else now. Right.
Understood.
Oh, there's more here. It's you! You finally came, says Carla. I mean, well, if it isn't Miss Carla, glad to see you're A-OK. Wait. Why are the monstrums here, says imprisoned citizen. I don't know how to... I don't know how do you get into... And how did you get into prison at that? Ranger says, you can waste time nitpicking details, or you could stay put while we get you out. I'm not sure what's going on exactly, says imprisoned citizen. But I'm guessing you're here to help break us out of this awful place. That's right. That's right. We know you were all locked up here on false charges. But we say you belong back. But we say you belong back in the city. We'll see you to the exit, says the white cat. Really? Thank goodness, says imprisoned citizen. You're really bailing us out of here, monstrums. We owe you one. Carla says, allow me to thank you as well. Had you not arrived, our hopes of escaping would have been slim to none. White cat says, so you were planning to were planning on trying, huh? Well, I'm glad you didn't land yourself in any real big trouble before we came. Have you Carla says, have you seen this facility? It's clear there's more to the Knights than we were aware of. Make sure you take care when it comes to Master Shadowlord, says Carla. White Cat says, right, thank you. Hawk says, don't you worry. We'll take care of him, all right? The group then escorts Carla and the other citizens to the research wing's entrance. After seeing them off safely, you return to continue investigating the area. Advicious shield. This guy needs more shielding. Okay. Do, 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 do. What the fuck is that shield? Feather shield, defense, evade rate. Huh? Does he? No. Fool's gloves. Those are good. Actually. Strength defense +4, poison. I don't know. What the fuck? I thought it was gonna be more shields and stuff. Defense. Defense +20. Nullify. No. Purity. Petrify. Nullify, petrify. Strength +10. That's actually good. She needs more defense. Defense +25. Is anything better than 45? It's better than +45. +45, +45. Anything better than +45? No. Add petrify. Golden gloves that glimmers in light adds petrify to attacks. That's actually good. Those are actually fucking good. But I need more evade then. Da-da-da-da. That's probably good. Let's have a check if that works in the next battle. That would probably be interesting, to say the least. What is in here then? How do we get in there? There's nothing here. There's something there, but how do you get in there? I cannot see any entrance. There's nothing here either. Hope you can see entrances with this. Those low entrances. I don't know. I don't know. The door seems to be locked tight.
Great. A magical door. How original.
It's got some kind of seal on it. Sorry, guys. I don't think I can smash this one.
Wait, smash? Are you kidding me? Nope. Huh.
My turn.
I'll handle
Taking
this.
point.
My
I'll
turn.
handle
My
this.
turn.
Taking point.
Mhm. Oh! Foul miscreants! You dare cage me, the exalted savior? Oh, I love her. You made a big mistake. Now release me. Pretty please, with a road of fruit on top. What? What the? This little guy can talk, says the white cat. It is rather cute. Objectively speaking, perhaps it is a rare breed of a pet. How? The small beast says. How dare you call me a pet? I'll have you know I am a respectable. Huh? Wait. You guys ain't with those Silograph Knights or whatever, are you? We're just law abiding citizens. We've come to stop the knights. Oh, then our goals are the same. Ye and I. I have. In that case, you let me out of here, out of here already. I can't take it anymore. Savior says, "Sorry, you're the Monstrums. I heard the rumors, but I never did get to meet one of you. Now that I get a good look, I can see the resemblance. Yes, it's true then. Huh? Resemblance? To what?" says the Raging Bull. Savior says, nothing. Just soliloquizing. Savior says, by the way, you with the blue hair, with the red hair. Nah, never mind. Must be my imagination. Uh-huh. Savior, right? Says the white cat. Why were the knights holding you captive anyway? Sounds! I forgot. I have a duty to fulfill. This place has nothing but perils upon perils. You see, I stumbled across a whole slew of info not too long ago. They ended up hunting me down thanks to that. This is getting more serious than I thought. Sorry, I just to spring it on you. But here, take this. Research wing key received. A key, says the white cat. Wait, does this open the big door we found earlier? Aye, says Savior. Or so I hope, at least. I don't actually know what to do with it myself. So, for now, I gotta go see what I can do from behind the scenes. Fate thee will. Fare thee will. Oh, and thanks for saving me. You lot said you were monstrums, right? Listen up. No matter what happens, don't give up. No, not now, not ever. Hawk says, what the hell was that about? Renegade says, I couldn't tell you, but I'd wager he knows something about us. Raging Bull says, I wonder what. He sounds pretty concerned for us, too. No use thinking about it. We can just ask him next time we meet. Yeah, sure. Adel doesn't seem the slightest fazed by this at all, says the white cat. Doll says, we have several orders of business to take care of in the meantime. We have several orders of business to take care of in the meantime. We should proceed now that we have the key. Monstrum oil. Oh.
If Xavier's right, then the door should open now.
Let's just go in here first. The door seems tight locked. I can't say I'm curious, but we should investigate somewhere else now. But we had a fucking key, didn't we? Fuck. You still... Sure. Hopefully we get another
Remain
key.
vigilant as we advance. We do not know what lies ahead. It seems we have reached a dead end.
Adel! Look at that! What?
Is that? No. That's impossible.
Oh no. That's Adel. That's me. One moment, let's close the door. That's me.
Can someone tell me what in the hell is going on here?
No.
I detect vital signs. It is not any sort of doll.
You have come at last. I give you 90 points for this feat.
Oh no. Shadalad.
Master Shadowlord.
Why is someone who looks like Adel in that tank?
Do you recall my promise to you all? That I would explain once you have seen the truth with your own eyes? That time has come.
Oh no.
As promised, the truth is yours.
Quit gloating and get to the point already.
Patience, Lieutenant Eyeblinger. There is an order to these matters. Firstly, how much do you know of alchemy, Adel Kristen?
Not a lot. Alchemy, what's that? I know it well. What's that?
Alchemy? You can't be serious.
You know what alchemy is, Jules?
It was a science prevalent among Glean scholars during the 100 Years' War. Supposedly, the aim of alchemy was to transmute common ores into pure gold.
Gold? Sounds like a historical scam to me.
Maybe, but the research had a great influence on science and medicine. Eventually, though, it was deemed to be pseudoscience and was buried in time.
You get 50 points for that attempt at an explanation.
What do you mean?
Alchemy's objective is not only the transmutation of metals and other materials. It is also research dedicated to the perfect replication of human flesh and soul.
Huh?
Human flesh. And souls as well?
During those times, there was one alchemist who perfected this art.
That's impossible.
Does that mean this place is for alchemy?
That is correct. The purpose of this facility is the fabrication of homunculi through alchemy.
Huh? You're joking, right?
However, it would explain how they were able to create another Adol.
So you're telling us that the Adol over there is a copy?
50 points. Again.
What was that?
The Adol in that preservation vessel is the true Adol, the peerless adventurer.
Oh. Oh.
And the homunculus that was created in his image was you, Crimson King.
I should have known.
Wait. That can't be true.
Of course it can.
You're screwing with us.
Since when? You're saying I'm a homunculi? Since when? That's actually a...
Well,
Since the beginning. It was you who escaped the prison and became a monstrum.
Even if what you're saying is true, then so what? Sure, it's a shock to learn all of this about Adol and alchemy. But the Crimson King has been our friend from the beginning. And nothing you say will change that. Krisha.
As I said earlier, there is an order to this.
An order?
There is more to this story. You see, Adol is not the only one.
Yes, I gather that.
Huh?
Look.
Oh. Would you look at that? Oh.
there.
They're... us?
How can it be?
I don't understand.
Your reaction is understandable. Monstrums, turn your gaze toward that painting.
Painting?
That looks like a painting of the emancipation of Balduke.
What about it?
Oh, it's us. It's fucking us.
Yufa. Look closely at the people who are depicted.
What?
They look like... us.
And the woman in the middle...
So that's why every single one of them was adopted. Oh.
That's Saint Rosvita, isn't it? Wait,
Aprilis?
This painting is more accurate than any other depiction you will find today. The five next to the saint are the heroes who fought by her side in the 100 Years' War. And 4 of you are homunculi created from those heroes.
We are? But how? The 100 Years' War happened over 5 centuries ago.
How old do you think this prison is?
No. It can't be.
that explains why we were all orphans.
Then does that mean Aprilis was...
The Saint's homunculus.
That is correct. 100 points.
Aprilis.
Doll, you are the one who made this possible. You are special, much like Adol. But I will leave that for another time.
Oh, fuck you.
I made it possible?
Yes, you have a fake soul. So that makes us all homunculi. What is your objective here?
It is the same as I have told you before. We intend to reclaim this land. There are many exceptional individuals in many vocations with desirable talents. Through alchemy, these people can be replicated and controlled.
Controlled. I understand.
With these homunculi in our ranks, Glia will be unstoppable, militarily and politically. We will break free of the Empire's fetters, and bring peace and prosperity to the people.
So that's the reason the Knights were rounding people up.
Seems like the case.
And you don't see anything wrong with that?
Not at all. I have done everything in my power to achieve my goal already. But 8 years ago, during the war, all of it ended in failure.
It's just as Park said.
Even if I must sacrifice my humanity, I will not allow those mistakes to be repeated. I cannot do it alone. Power is necessary for Glia to truly be free. Monstrums, I ask for your assistance. It will raise the people's morale if they are led by the heroes who liberated Balduke once before.
Every Glean knows what it's like to have someone taken from them by the Romans. But still...
Even though the war was terrible, we have to move past that. Not all Romans are bad people.
I can't speak for everyone, but I think the people of Balduke are moving on.
I lost my parents in the war, but I'm slowly coming to terms with it.
Normally, I'd be raring to take on an entire army. But instead of fighting with you, I'm thinking it'll be a hell of a lot more fun fighting against you.
I hear you, Monstrums. Nevertheless, I was hopeful that you would share my perspective. To be certain, Adel, no. Crimson King, what is your response?
I agree with everyone else. The future is something you mold yourself. Actually, both of these, I'm gonna agree with everyone.
I understand. It was remiss of me to ask. If none of you will join me, then you are a hindrance to my plan. I will obliterate you, and ensure that the next homunculi will be obedient.
Is that possible?
I told you earlier, alchemy can recreate flesh, and it can recreate souls as well. Fortunately, I already possess the necessary constituents.
Those are the words of someone about to put up the fight of his life. Now we're talking. I guess I made the right choice after all.
Obliterate us? So everything we've been through together will be gone forever? I'm not gonna let you do that!
That's the spirit, Krisha! First you tell us we're homunculi, and now you want to destroy us? We built our lives here, and we still have our futures ahead of us. For that, I won't give up. I won't go down without a fight.
I would have accepted being reborn if you offered to give me a healthy body. But you're just asking us to die. Sorry, but life's already too short, so I'm going to have to decline.
I fail to see the justice in your cause. I still have much to learn about the world and myself. That is why I will oppose you.
Very well, Monstrums of Balduke. You leave me with no choice. I, Shadowlord, Master of the Glean Hieroglyph Knights, accept your challenge.
I knew it.
He transformed!
You can do that with alchemy?
We'll defeat him no matter what it takes. Cast aside your fears and give it everything you've got.
Cast aside your fears and give it everything you've got!
Okay!
Understood.
Let's do this!
Yeah.
The white cat's voice line there was
I
cut.
did not wish to show you my true power. Leave me with no choice. Now, monstrums of Baldu, let us fight!
I've been waiting to hear that. Only one of us is getting out of here alive, Shadowlord.
I understand how you feel, but what you're doing is wrong. We're not going to let you endanger the people of Baldu.
Oh shit.
Shoot! I need to
Your
go.
turn to escape. Taking point. Win from win. Get back! On guard. Success. You can't escape. Let us proceed with the final attack. You can't escape.
All right.
Rising up. Orbital soul. Rising up.
Oh shoot.
It seems even the master of the hieroglyph knights has his limits.
Shall not yield. The true extent of one's limits is revealed in the face of death.
A sensible observation. We must also fight at our fullest capacity.
It's my turn.
Shoot.
Impressive. That power will be of great use to the reborn Kalia.
Still don't get it, do you? You're finished, Shadow.
Oh fucking hell.
We're not gonna lose! This ends now!
For the future of Kalia and my fallen comrades.
You stand us on guard. As you can't escape. You can't escape. Attack thwarted. You can't escape. You can't escape. You can't escape. You can't escape.
My turn.
Oh shoot. Oh no. That was actually not that hard. I'm surprised.
He's tough.
For a second there, I thought we were goners.
Now I see how much you have all grown. Adol the Red and and the heroes of the 100 Years' War. You're as strong as I hoped. But I will not surrender. Not in 1,000 years will I give up.
He's not done?
He is even more stubborn than Credo.
Glia must be freed. In the name of my fallen comrades, my friends. For the people whose lives were taken. All because of that war.
You have lived for
What's happening
fucking.
to Shadowlord?
You have lived for
Impossible.
fucking.
Am I a homunculus? It cannot be.
What?
Why?
What are you talking about?
It was him. He did this to me.
Who does he mean?
I see. I died. Along with every single one of my comrades.
Hold on! We still have questions!
I'm coming. My friends.
Oh, fuck off.
He's gone.
Shadowlord.
Oh, fuck.
How insipid. I thought I'd watch the performance, but it ended oh so predictably.
Vesta?
No matter. My research is at the threshold of completion. It is fortuitous that Shadowlord performed his role sufficiently enough.
Hey, what's your deal showing up and spouting nonsense?
Insolence. Do you have any idea to whom you're speaking?
What do you want? Who are you? Who are you? I wish I could save here, but I can't. Who are you?
But of course. I suppose a formal introduction is long overdue. My name is Zola. I am the one who created you all. The first alchemist.
He's an alchemist?
All of you and this facility are the fruits born from my research, centuries in the making. Of course, the same goes for my adjutants, Shadowlord and Smirnov.
It was you? This whole time?
That's correct. Although this form is but one of many others. I have always been one to exercise prudence.
They're all people we've met before.
Over the past 500 years, I never once revealed my true form to anyone. But I am in good spirits today, and I have a very good reason. Thanks to you, Crimson King and Adol, my magnum opus is nearly complete.
He's a little boy.
What's this magnum opus?
Anemona. The final piece of my research requires someone very special. You.
No. Anemona?
Papa. It is you. What?
But I thought he'd be older.
This guy's just a freak.
So your memories have returned. It has been too long, Anemona. And of course, I've been watching all of you very closely, too.
No way! He's the one who brought Anemona to life?
The big alchemist, doing whatever he wants no matter the consequences.
Why did you create us? What is your magnus opus? She's... right.
It's an accumulation of 500 years of tireless research. And soon, there will be no need for any of you to fight the Grimwald Nox.
Are you saying...
The curse is going to be broken?
The curse? Ah, I understand. That's how Rosvita described it to you. Or rather, Aprilis, as you all know her. First of all, allow me to express my gratitude to you, Crimson King.
For what? What will you do with the real me?
Well,
For what?
if it were not for you, I wouldn't have completed my research.
What do you mean by that?
There's still much to be done. But you will all see me again. That is, when it's time. Regrettably, I must retire for today.
Please wait, Papa!
Goodbye, Crimson King. Till next time.
Oh, you piece of shit human being.
He disappeared.
Yeah, she's sobbing, all right.
Anyone gonna explain to me what that asshole was talking about? Hell of a person to go and die for, Shadowlord.
Credo.
He also respected Shadowlord in his own way.
I can't believe we're just copies of war heroes, made by alchemy.
I don't know what to think. There's so much to take in.
Do you think it's true that we won't have to fight the Grimwald Nox anymore? Either way, it's still too early to celebrate.
Do you know anything about this magnum opus, Anemona?
I am sorry. I cannot recall, but it seems familiar somehow.
Let's go home for now. We should discuss what we're going to do.
That's a good idea. Should we return to the city? I don't think I can handle any more surprises.
There's not much we can do here. But what should we do about those?
I guess we'll just have to leave them here.
We wouldn't know what to do with them anyways.
Wait, maybe Dad knows what to do.
Oh yeah. Weren't he and Shadowlord partners? Where'd he run off to, anyway?
He is not anywhere in the vicinity.
Yeah.
There's nothing else we can do right now. Let's return to the Dandelion, Adol.
I feel like we got more questions than answers.
Yeah, but I'm happy we rescued Felix at least.
I still find it difficult to fathom that we're homunculi of the ancient heroes.
Zamiriel commemorating the victory of the 100 Years' War. The heroes of the time are depicted around Saint Rosvita. Yeah. It's strange, to say the least. Let's get out of here. Then.
It's my turn.
Understood.
You still got your strings tangled. Thought you'd be glad you got your memories back.
It was still a shock, though.
Yes. And perhaps if I had remembered sooner, I would have been of more use.
Oh no, what's happening? Your sight grows dim, your breath becomes odious, and you're unable to move.
This is just like before.
But why now?
Hang on, Adol! It seems worse this time.
Oh?
Look, isn't that the same light?
There's no mistaking it. It is the light that appeared when Shadowlord faded away.
Why?
This can't be happening.
But why? Adol, you can't go!
It's not fair.
This way, Crimson King! Quickly!
Oh, it's Aprilis.
Aprilis?
How are you here?
It doesn't look like a trick.
Dad? What are you doing here?
You must hurry. There's not much time. Take the Crimson King over to the next room. There's also something I need all of you to do for me.
Wait, these are even more copies of people. Oh, there's Aprilis. All of them was Aprilis.
What is this place?
There's so many Aprilises.
I can't believe it.
This is the place where Zola first succeeded at making a homunculus.
That's right. You're one too.
The reason Zola turned to alchemy was so he could revive me. So he could revive Saint Rosvita.
What?
I'm sure you all have many questions. But our first priority is saving the Crimson King's life.
We can save him?
What's the deal with him anyway?
Normally, homunculi are born as children. That's why all of you had proper childhoods.
That's true.
I wouldn't necessarily call them proper.
But he was an experiment to create an identical adult replica of the original. And because of that, his body is unstable.
Oh.
If we do nothing, then the Crimson King will disappear forever. Just as Shadowlord did.
Isn't there anything we can do?
There's not enough time to create an entirely new body for him. However, there is another way.
Chapter 8. Thus spoke the alchemist. End. Twilight Shard 82 acquired. It's him. Nay. Who are you? It's nice to finally meet you.
It's our first time meeting, but it doesn't feel that way. It's like you and I have been connected all along. You felt it too, haven't you? I envy you for all of your adventures. What a life. The danger. When was the last time you slept in peace? Why keep doing it? Why do you still want to be an adventurer?
Why do you need to ask? Makes life worth living.
Yeah, it does. If you don't light a fire, it'll never go out. If you don't make decisions, you'll never be hurt. But you'll never be deterred. You'll keep going until your last breath escapes you. In you, there lies a hope that guides you, and everyone around you toward their dreams.
And that is what I plan to do. There's so many places I have to see.
I thought so. I have a favor to ask. I wish I could go with you, but I'm afraid I'm running out of time. Still, I can't let it end here. Adventures are still waiting for us. So I ask you this. Take my power and my soul. Take them with you on your journeys. Adol Kristen.
And thus he became a man of two souls. Final chapter, the Monstrum Nox. Jag kommer!
You're awake.
Where are we? Have you been here this whole time?
Yes. It was Dr. Noah's first time performing this procedure, so he cautioned me of its risks. I thought it best to stay and be sure you were all right. Incidentally, I believe this is the first time we've spoken, Adol Kristen.
Oh, yes it is. What do you mean? I guess it.
Yeah.
Yes it is.
Then you must be aware of what happened to you.
Adol the Red certainly is perceptive.
Dr. Noah.
The adventurer Adol Kristen and his homunculus the Crimson King. Within you resides both of their souls. To be precise, you were originally one person, and now you've become one again.
Do you feel the Crimson King's consciousness and the power you inherited?
You tell them of the pact you made with the Crimson King.
So that's what happened.
A conversation between souls during fusion. That is fascinating indeed.
Dr. Noah is Zola's assistant, but he has since joined our cause. He was the one who fused both of your souls into a single body. Forgive me, but this was the only way to save the Crimson King's life.
Actually, I can't thank the both of you. Actually, I can't thank the two of you enough. You two enough. What the plan was?
No. I thought you would be angry with me. You're a very strange young man. He looks to be adjusting well enough. Shall we begin preparations?
Yes, Dr. Noah is right.
Did something happen? Preparation for what?
I was planning on telling you after everyone had arrived. And it seems that time has come.
Adol!
You're all right.
It's good to see the procedure was a success.
I suppose introductions are in order.
That's right. That makes this the first time we've met, right, Adol?
You tell them the Crimson King still lives in you, and to treat you as they always
I
have.
didn't think you could do something like that.
At least I've got something to show for leaving home.
Can't wait to hear all about it.
Long story short, you're the same Adol we've always been friends with.
Thank goodness.
Yes. My worries have been assuaged.
You didn't call us just for this welcome back party, did you?
Before I get to it, there is something I need to tell you all first. It concerns Zola, the one who created all of us homunculi.
About time you told us who he is, and how you two know each other.
That man... No, the alchemist, Zola, is...
He was a young noble who served Rosvita during the 100 Years' War.
Anemona.
You've regained more memories?
Yes. Some returned when I saw this room.
If Zola served under Rosvita, then they must have known each other a long time.
That reminds me. There was a guy standing next to the saint in that painting. Is that the guy you're talking about? He's just a kid now.
Yes. The 100 Years' War was also a proxy war between the gods. Glia had the blessing of Grimnir. Ritai was blessed by Luki. But the roaring flames of human war eventually ignited the realm of the gods. Divided between the two sides, a war of their own erupted. Ultimately, Grimnir and Luki both fell at the other's hand.
Is this the Twilight of the Gods from the Norse religion?
Yes. Because of that war, the gods that once blessed Glia perished.
Oh.
That's terrible. Then what is the Grimwald Nox?
You said the gods used the Grimwald Nox to contain and purge the monsters.
Even without the gods, the Grimwald Nox still creates monsters from human emotions. So now, it falls on humans to eradicate the monsters born from them. But after the 100 Years' War, many Glians were overcome with grief. The monsters manifested from them could no longer be contained by humans alone.
What happened then?
That is when Zola intervened. After I was executed, he resigned from the military and returned home. He secluded himself and became engrossed in his research to the point of obsession.
So that was when he began learning alchemy.
But why did he do that?
Thought you were smarter than that, kid.
Papa wanted to revive Rosvita. He respected her as both his commander and the woman he loved. He sold his land and used his inheritance to devote his life to his research.
Jag kommer!
He would often isolate himself in his lab for days at a time without food or rest. The outcome of his blood and tears was...
It was me. I was born from his work.
That's such a sad reason.
Yeah, I never would have guessed.
Zola then reappeared from isolation as an alchemist. He proposed a plan to the Glian royal family, who was overwhelmed by the Grimwald Nox.
So that's why.
Only beings of exceptional strength and skill are capable of suppressing the Grimwald Nox. They are doing the gods' work, quite literally after all.
Huh?
Zola's proposal involved the creation of a homunculus army. The Glian royalty, out of time and other options, accepted his proposal.
So that's how he built all of this.
As you know, homunculi are created by replicating existing humans. When the royal family sought candidates in secret, a handful of people volunteered. Yes. The volunteers were my comrades who fought alongside me in the 100 Years' War. You are the homunculi of the heroes preserved here in this lab. The homunculi who have been slaying the Lemiris in secret, maintaining peace in Glia.
And centuries of this conflict brought us to today.
Yes. If the homunculi warriors were injured or killed, new ones were created. Zola even transferred his own soul into homunculi in order to continue his research.
So that's why he's a fucking kid.
Then he gave his warriors gifts that bound them to this land.
That explains what the curse is.
I had no idea.
Why were we adopted or given to orphanages then? Was that the case for all of our predecessors?
No. Zola and I raised the homunculi ourselves.
Oh.
But 15 years ago, Zola disappeared. Your predecessors had perished, and you were all much too young to fight. That is why I made the decision to suppress the Grimwald Nox alone.
Sheesh. You're fighting these things for 15 fucking years?
I had no other choice but to entrust you to the people of Balduc.
So you've been fighting alone then?
At least you got a new body.
So then, what has Zola been doing?
Shortly before he left, he said he had discovered a breakthrough in his research. I've no doubt it's the magnum opus he was speaking of, and he's still working on it.
There's one more thing that doesn't add up. Where did you come from? Saint Rosvita was tricked by Bretai's army and burned at the stake. So explain to me how the hell you were created.
Kratos' right. Our bodies were preserved.
Papa can fabricate more than just objects and flesh. He can fabricate human souls as well.
I do remember him saying that.
My soul was the first prototype that he successfully fabricated. Using the doll belonging to Rosvita as a relic, Papa placed my soul into it.
Oh.
Huh?
That's pretty shocking. Why would you do that? That's not shocking at all, actually. And I know why he did it. He needed...
Well,
Yes. I had the same reaction when I first remembered it. But he had a reason for it.
He needed to put the soul into something I held dear to learn more about my past. From the memories he learned from Anemona and a lock of my hair, I was created.
Ah, I see. That makes sense.
What?
Now you're telling us he can create people from nothing but memories and hair?
That's a lot of power for one man.
Right?
Now we know why Aprilis and the rest of us were created. But what about Adol?
Yes, what about Adol?
It must have something to do with Zola's magnum opus.
I don't have the answer to that question. But Zola has a deep desire for Adol's copious experience as an adventurer.
Oh, I see.
Could it be possible that the strange monsters and primordials we have witnessed in the prison were designed based on Adol's past adventures?
Yes. Yes, they were. There is no mistaking it. That just might be the case.
That's quite the admirer you've got, Adol.
I suspected that was the case.
Hello,
If Adol
viewer.
says so, then it must be.
I'm worried.
Worried about what?
Isn't there anything we can do to stop Zola?
There are many things I need to ask him, but nobody knows where he is. There's also the matter of a certain event that's about to happen.
Yes, the fucking revolution.
And what's that?
Balduc will soon be hosting its Victory Day festival for the 100 Years' War.
Victory Festival? Is it going to be a festival?
You mean...
It is an annual event. A day that celebrates Rosvita and the reclamation of Balduc.
About that time of year again, huh?
Yeah, I suppose we were too busy to remember. But what does the festival have to do with anything?
It's a fucking revolution.
The scars left by the 100 Years' War still run deep through this land. Once every year, the Grimwald Nox becomes the more dangerous ultimate Grimwald Nox.
Ultimate Grimwald Nox? That's so corny.
Even more dangerous?
Now that is a celebration I can get behind.
Victory Day is in 3 days.
We do not have much time.
Zola is a threat, but the ultimate Grimwald Nox is a more immediate concern. Before that time comes, you should all take this chance to return to the city and rest.
I think I'll do that. I'm exhausted, mentally and physically.
Yeah, we've all been through a lot.
I could use a night to let this all sink in.
I will investigate the Grimwald Nox and Zola's whereabouts. You'll hear from me if I discover anything. Until then, rest well.
Oh, we will. We certainly will. With that, Adel and others decided to leave the prison and return to the city for the time being. The exhausted monstrums and needed time, both to rest and to reflect upon the truth they had discovered about themselves. A bonfire was lit in the city to celebrate the coming festivities, and the streets were abound with lively vigor. In an effort to ease citizens' concern over the night's revolt, many Roman soldiers were assigned to assist with the preparations. 3 days came and went, and before long, Balduc was ushered in the start, and before long, Balduc was ushering in the start of the Victory Day festival. Yet, even then, there was still no word from Aprilis. This is concerning. Oh no, not more cutscenes. I thought it was going to be over. The hell? Kratos says, the hell are we supposed to do now? And Amona says, the Victory Day festival has now arrived. Kratos says, did something happen to Aprilis? Yufa says, I don't know, but she's never this late. Jules says, yeah, she's put on a stoic facade, but she's working herself to the bone. Dad might know where she is. And Mona says, where is Dr. Noah at the present? Jules says, I guess your guess is as good as mine. Kratos says, wasn't around. Waiting around ain't my style. Park says, it appears you're all here. Christian, Parks? Dogi says, looks like our warden friend pulled through. Things have quieted down outside. With the knights revolting and all, things could have gotten out of hand quickly. Park says, it's time like these where festivals are the most precocious. Precocious? Precocious. Are the most precocious. Doug and I went for a little stroll and observed high spirits all across the city. I must confess, I've reassessed my opinion of our dear warden. Krista says, really? I guess he is a hard worker. Dogi says, I still can't get over the fact that I couldn't tell that you weren't the real Adel. Now, how would have thought that you were a homunculi the whole time? I had no idea myself. You You didn't mean... I didn't mean to worry you. I had no idea myself. Jogi says, every time something like this happens, I convince myself I've never be surprised again. And then, oh, and lo and behold, you were always your way of surprising me. Park says, Adol must have been a homunculi by the time I first met him. Speaking of which, I looked into the man named Marius you informed me about. I was very pleased to learn that he was indeed the friend I had been searching for. Yuva says, wow, good for you, Parks. Jules says, and he was with Adol in the prison, right? Park says, yes, but unfortunately our current situation curtailed me from going to see him. Anamona says, if that is so, then it is of great importance that our objective is successful. Krishna says, then does that mean you're leaving? Puck says, ha ha ha, I would never do something so cruelish as leave without repaying my debt. Moreover, I wouldn't miss witnessing you all save the city for the world. Yufa says, phew, don't scare me like that. Dogi says, well, we still haven't heard from Aprilis yet. Says Parks. Why don't you all enjoy a stroll around the city? A little break couldn't hurt. Krishna says, a break? Dogi says, yeah, that's a good idea. Dogi says, the entire city is up and about right now. It's worth taking a look, Adol. Jules says, I suppose there's nothing to be gained by waiting around here. Alamona says, I do not object. Dogi says, and the bulletin board looks like it's filling up again. You could have killed 2 birds in 1 stone and get the request out of the way. All right, let's quit kicking our heels and get going already, says Yufa. Creator says, and here we go. New questions are available at the bulletin board. Dogi says, Adol, an Adol request come in. It's on the bulletin board. Have a look before you go, all right? Also, someone joined the crew while you were out. Why don't you go and say hello? Adol increasement items may have been right. That means I can now save and go and eat. So yeah, that's it for today. I did save direct. Yes, I did. So yeah, that's it for now. I'll see you later, boys and girls. Toodaloo.